The De'Longhi Eletta Explore is considered one of the best super automatic coffee machines on the market. Want to find out why? Then don't miss this review, where we put it to the test and reveal all its secrets. Flat white, cold brew, cappuccino, and up to 50 different recipes. That's what the De'Longhi Eletta Explore can prepare when you count the hot, cold, and to-go versions. In the following table, you can see coffee-only recipes. The difference between them comes down to the amount of ground coffee and water used in each preparation. The De'Longhi Eletta Explore also stands out for its delicious milk-based recipes. You can now see all of them on screen as well. What makes them different is the ratio of coffee, milk, and foam in each drink. For milk-based drinks, you'll need to use De'Longhi's LatteCrema system. This system is great because it allows you to adjust the amount of foam and create very different recipes. Plus, it can be conveniently stored in the fridge to keep any leftover milk. The LatteCrema system also includes an auto-clean mode, though keep in mind that it only rinses the dispenser nozzle. As you can see, milk residue remains in other parts of the system, so you'll need to wash it by hand or in the dishwasher after each use. It's not complicated, you just disassemble it, clean the parts, and put it back together. But one of the features that truly sets the Eletta Explore apart is that it can prepare cold brew-style coffee. This means the machine infuses the coffee at a very low temperature while keeping its intensity and aroma. The advantage of this process is that, since the coffee is cold, the ice doesn't melt as quickly as it does with hot coffee. In this comparison, you can clearly see the difference. The ice in the cold brew lasts much longer and doesn't water down the drink. Keep in mind, though, this process takes a few minutes, so you'll need to wait a bit for your cold brew to be ready. But if you love iced coffee, this feature will let you enjoy a much richer and more flavorful drink. The cold brew system also lets you prepare milk-based drinks. For that, you'll need to use the cold LatteCrema system, which comes included with the machine. It looks just like the hot version but has a white top and is specifically designed for cold beverages. To make the most of every recipe, the Eletta Explore includes the Bean Adapt system. This feature lets you adjust different parameters of the machine to get the best out of each type of coffee bean. What I don't like so much is that you need to download an app to use it, while with other De'Longhi models you can adjust it directly on the machine's display. Once you download the app, the Bean Adapt system will ask you for information about your coffee beans, such as the type of bean, the roast level, the grind size. Based on that, the system automatically adjusts parameters like water temperature and extraction level. It will also ask you to taste the coffee and provide feedback, so it can fine-tune the calibration until the settings are just right for your beans. Another interesting feature is the connection with De'Longhi's official Coffee Link app. Besides letting you configure Bean Adapt, it also allows you to prepare drinks remotely. As you can see, I can choose any drink from the menu and start brewing it right from my phone. The Coffee Link app also includes the complete menu with all available drinks, machine connection setup and digital manuals, a coffee recipe guide, the Coffee Lounge with articles and information about the coffee world, and personal profiles where you can select the drinks you want to appear on your home screen. Another highlight of this machine is its 3.5-inch TFT display. As you can see, it looks great, and the colorful illustrations are another sign that the Eletta Explore is one of De'Longhi's premium models. But beyond looks, the display makes the machine very intuitive and easy to use. For example, the menu has 4 large icons that act as buttons to filter between hot and cold drinks. On the left, you'll see the To-Go button for extra long drinks that you can take in the travel mug included with the machine. On the right, you'll see the Favorites button, where you can save your most common drinks. Another great feature is the drink customization options. By tapping the plus symbol, you can adjust the drink size with 4 levels and the coffee strength with 5 levels. You can also brew with pre-ground coffee instead of whole beans. This is useful if you run out of beans, but especially practical for making decaf with ground coffee. The display also gives you access to the machine's general settings, where you can easily adjust different parameters with step-by-step on-screen instructions. When it comes to design, the Eletta Explore feels premium. The materials are high quality, pleasant to the touch, and full of well-finished details. It's also one of the largest De'Longhi models, measuring 10.2 inches wide, 17.7 inches deep, and 15.1 inches high, with a weight of 25 pounds. If size is something you're considering, this comparison chart of the entire De'Longhi range will be very helpful. As for the tanks, the Eletta Explore has a water tank capacity of 61 fluid ounces, a bean container of 10.6 ounces, and a used coffee grounds container for up to 14 servings. Clearly, this is another strong point of this machine. Its high capacity makes it more convenient for daily use, since you won't need to refill it as often. As you can see, the Eletta Explore is a top-of-the-line model in De'Longhi's range, both in terms of price and features. If you want to check the current price in your country, just click the links in the description or in the comments of this video. So, what do you think about the Eletta Explore? Do you believe it's one of the best super automatic coffee machines on the market? Share your thoughts in the comments or ask us any questions. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you in the next video.